Native to Australia and the river it is named after, the Mary River turtle is one of the largest turtles in Australia, and like no creature you've ever seen. Fleshy spikes under its chin. The males have a monstrous tail, which at 22 centimetres is too big to get your hand around. Plus, it can breathe through its butt. Yes, it can absorb oxygen from the water through its cloaca. Today, this turtle is in trouble. Scientists estimated the nesting population has declined by 95% in the past 40 years. For over 17 years, Tiaro Landcare Group have been championing the cause of the Mary River turtle. They recognised this species, that is living on their doorstep, was in peril, and so set about saving it and caring for the river it inhabited. Nesting banks are fenced off to exclude cattle from trampling any nests. Soon after sunrise, members scour nesting banks searching for nests that have been laid the previous night. Individual nests are marked and protected with plastic mesh. So far, over 400 nests have been protected in Tiaro district alone, resulting in over 2,800 hatchlings. This equates to an annual survivorship of 64%, far exceeding the international average of 23%. Gympie and Fraser Coast local governments have worked with the Tiaro Landcare to reduce the numbers of wild dogs and foxes during the nesting season. Tiaro Landcare established the Mary River Turtle Support Scholarship in 2006 to encourage new research. Consequently, we can better manage its habitat and direct conservation actions. Some of the more fascinating findings include Natalie found that the diving behaviour of hatchlings can stay submerged for 2.5 days. Mariana found that elevated temperatures during incubation altered the physiology of the hatchlings so much that behavioural function was impaired. Hamish identified their food sources, bivalves, gastropods and aquatic insects, and that they were acquiring them from the rocky riffle sections of the river. Dan found their mitochondrial DNA diversity was extremely limited relative to other turtles. Roseanne found that monitor lizards and European red foxes are the main predators of turtle eggs. Sydney found that the abundance of Mary River turtles was influenced by the presence of algae and vine forests on the riverbank. Marilyn found that Mary River turtles were most abundant in the middle and upper reaches of the river and not in the lower reaches where the Nest Protection Program operated. The Facebook page has attracted followers from over 45 countries. A free school study unit is available on our website. The Mary River turtle became an international media sensation following its inclusion in the top 100 most evolutionary, distinct and globally endangered reptiles on the planet. All this work cannot happen without money. Funding has come from a multitude of sources. A popular fundraising initiative is the selling of homemade turtle chocolates. A suite of other merchandise has been developed for sale. A donation platform was launched in April 2018. Funding sources have included the Mohammed bin Zayed Species Conservation Fund and the Stockholm Herpetological Society. Expand the conservation and predator control programs to locations where survivorship may be higher.
I'm Dr. Hamish Campbell. I'm a researcher here at Charles Darwin University and a member of the Commonwealth's Threatened Species Committee. I've been working with Tiaro District Landcare Group for the past 8 years in a study that's trying to better understand the threatening processes around the Mary River turtle. The project's been a great success, largely due to the dedication and outstanding resourcefulness of the Tiaro District Landcare Group and their ability to work with the community. It's enabled us to really address questions and understand. We know things about the Mary River turtle that we just didn't know 5 or 10 years ago, and we're using this to inform management actions on the ground. In the future, The research has thrown up a lot more questions than it's answered, and we've got a lot of work to do into the future to really understand, in particular, what are the predation pressures on the turtle and how effective is the current management actions that have been implemented. How well are they enabling the population to reproduce and recruiting the population and lead to long-term success and survivalship for the Mary River turtle.